The week started on a stormy note, and the storm that brought the downpour and also the loss of electricity for northern Scotland has now moved into Scandinavia. But really, if you look at the weather charts, it'll stay unsettled across many northwestern parts of Europe over the coming few days. Further spells of wet and windy weather, whereas across plenty parts of central and southern Europe, well, high pressure will bring fine weather in contrast. But at last, some welcome rain has been seen across parts of Cyprus. Not so welcome, the rain, as we come back home, and in fact we've had a couple of tornadoes reported this morning, and that band of squally rain is now pushing its way quite smartly eastwards. We could see a couple of inches of snow over the higher grounds of northern Britain, and it's coupled with some pretty squally winds up to 60 miles an hour. So some difficult driving conditions just for a couple of hours as that band passes through. But I think it should have cleared most parts of the mainland by the end of the afternoon. Following on will be some brighter weather, some sunshine, but also some wintry showers, and even to lower levels, some sleet and some snow. So it is going to feel cold out and about, especially when you add on that blustery wind. And a cold evening and night will follow. I think this evening there'll be quite widespread ice after that rain, and temperatures probably not lifting too much in the east, but in the west by the end of the night the wind will be picking up, and that'll herald the arrival of the next batch of wet and windy weather, some heavier rain into northwest Scotland by the end of the night. And if I add the isobars on, you can see they're fairly tightly packed, so it'll be quite windy too. And that rain and wind will spread a little bit further eastwards through tomorrow, so there's some concern that although the winds don't look as strong as they were yesterday for Scotland, we could see gusts to 70 miles an hour still, and other western parts will be quite windy and wet. I think that rain band could become quite slow moving, so with the ground already saturated in many parts, we could see some localised flooding. So a fine start for many eastern parts tomorrow morning. The mist should clear fairly quickly and we should see more sunshine than we saw today. But out in the west already that rain around, with gale force winds gusts to 70 miles an hour, moving its way across much of mainland Scotland and becoming more persistent through Northern Ireland and other western parts of England and Wales as well. But many other parts further east should stay mostly dry through daylight hours, and it'll start to get a little bit milder as well. But that weather front is still with us as we move into Thursday. Here it is. It'll get a move on after that, I think, because we've got the next area of low pressure moving in to bring more wet and windy weather on Friday. But for Thursday, that rain will spread its way into southeastern parts, probably not clearing until late in the day, with some wintry showers following on once again behind. That's the weather. Bye for now.